Hey, you're looking good today. This is Frank Phillips in the Brazil Times newsroom, and here's what's happening. On the front page of today's Brazil Times, a Carbon couple has been arrested on allegations of crimes against two children stemming from investigations by law enforcement agencies in two counties. On Tuesday, officers from Clay and Parke County Sheriff's Departments served warrants at a rural Carbon residence owned by Darwin Laswell, age 55, and his wife, Barbara Laswell, age 35. Darwin was taken into custody by the Clay County Sheriff's Department and booked into the Clay County Justice Center on two felony charges stemming from allegations of sexual misconduct with two children in 2016 in Clay County. He was also charged with two lesser felony charges for allegations of misconduct with the same children in 2014. A semi-trailer rollover Thursday morning spilled several bushels of corn into a private yard and closed State Road 159 for more than 3 hours. An Indiana State Police preliminary investigation revealed a 1994 Peterbilt tractor pulling a grain trailer driven by Gary Byerly, age 69, of Coal City, was southbound on State Road 159 in Colmont when he attempted to maneuver slightly to the right to allow a safe pass by a northbound motorist. In doing so, the trailer drifted off the roadway, taking the tractor with it, which then rolled onto its right side and dispensed several bushels of corn into a nearby private yard around 10:15 in the morning. And Cloverleaf Healthcare has a new community liaison. Lisa Kehrt is the new community liaison director at Cloverleaf Healthcare in Knightsville. She began December 1st. Her duties include serving as a registered nurse, admitting residents, marketing the facility, and one of her favorites, working on community activities. So congratulations to Lisa Kehrt and Cloverleaf Healthcare. U.S. Senator Todd Young introduced legislation this week he says creates the legal structure for a new debt-free higher education financing option that doesn't put taxpayer dollars at risk. The Investing in Student Success Act, which is Senate Bill 268, backed by Young, an Indiana Republican, and Florida Republican Senator Marco Rubio, would open the door for income share agreements, which are contracts between students and investors where students pay a small percentage of their income for a number of years after graduation. And let's see, we have more on the front page for you today and more online. Looking inside, we have a column by Robert Bruner, the Ag and Natural Resources Extension Educator for Clay County, and he writes about anhydrous ammonia, one of the most common, if not the most common fertilizer in use today, is a chemical known as anhydrous ammonia. And he goes on to tell us exactly what that is. I know we've perhaps smelled anhydrous ammonia when it was spilled or leaked from those trailers. And you can read his column and find out exactly what good it does for farmers. On our sports page, our sports editor, Carrie Fox, reports Thursday night's high school boys basketball tilt between Northview and Terre Haute South gave fans their money's worth, a high-scoring affair that featured a pair of sizable rallies and an overtime to boot. For Northview fans, however, the only thing that wasn't delivered was a win. Terre Haute South held off a furious fourth-quarter rally and was able to prevail 86-84 over the Knights in a game that went down to the final shot attempt. And it sounds like that was probably a really great game. I wish I could have been there. The Indiana Football Coaches Association recently released its all-state selections and its academic all-state teams, with the Northview Knights receiving plenty of recognition. Jacob Hendrick, Dylan Hyatt, Thomas Hess, Elliot Stallkop, and Bryce Miner were each placed on the academic all-state for their efforts in the classroom and on the gridiron in 2016. Congratulations to those guys for a job well done. So, we also want to tell you about something that you may not be aware of. Every Friday in the Brazil Times, I think this comes out every Friday, is well, maybe not. Maybe it's just once every other month. Anyway, it's called the Athlon Sports and Life magazine, and it's in there today in the Brazil Times. This week, of course, they are covering the Super Bowl legends, Joe Cool and Mean Joe. So, very professional, slick-looking magazine, and it's free with your copy of the Brazil Times. Hey, I'm Frank. I'm glad to see you. Look forward to seeing you whenever we get together next time. See you later.